Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Faris Nabil bin Muhammad Azwan, and today I want to talk about land pollution. As you guys know, land pollution is a serious problem that affects our environment, health and food systems. There are clear, practical solutions that we can take to reduce it. First, we need a better waste management system. The 3R, which is reduce, recycle and reuse, are key. By producing less waste and using more items, we can reduce the amount that ends up in landfills. Recycle also helps us to save materials and prevent harmful materials from seeping into our landfills. Also, the proper disposal of hazardous materials such as electronics and batteries can prevent toxic chemicals from seeping into our soil, according to the US EPA. The combined rate of recycling and composting municipal solid waste rose from 6% in 1960 to over 32% in 2018, diverting in 64 million tons of waste annually. For solution number 2, agriculture. In agriculture, we can reduce land pollution by avoiding chemical pesticides and fertilizers. Urban planning also plays a huge role. Building green spaces and using eco-friendly materials can reduce land degradation. The third solution is education and policy. Education and policy are essential to stop land pollution. When people realize how their action impacts the environment, they are most likely to adopt a responsible habit. School, community program, and public campaign can raise awareness and encourage long-term behavior change. At the same time, the government should enforce environmental laws such as regulate landfills and banning illegal dumping. With the right education and strong policy support, real change becomes possible.
Hi, my name is Sharifah Nur Amira and I'll be talking about solution for ocean pollution. So the first solution to help reduce the ocean pollution is to recycle properly. So you may heard this more often in your life, but there is more to that. So recycling properly helps keep plastic out of the ocean and reduce the amount of new plastic circulation. In Johor, Heng Kiap industry recycled 60,000 tons of plastic annually, turning them into industrial pallets and products like furniture. By doing so, it changes way to keep plastic out of the ocean and reintroduce recycled materials into the manufacture. And the second solution is to reduce single-use plastic. So the most easiest way and the most direct way to get started is to reduce your own single-use plastics, such as plastic bags or plastic straws that you often use in a restaurant. To reduce single-use plastic, you can do by refusing any single-use plastic that you need, such as straws and plastic bags, or to purchase and carry a reusable grocery bags with you. Finally, is to raise awareness. Why, you may ask? It's to educate the public about the impact of ocean pollution and the importance of taking action. In Redang Island, a youth-led project invites tourists to watch upcycling workshop using local plastic waste. As a result, visitors gain first-hand education about recycling. And by inviting tourists and locals, this model educates and changes behavior while creating economic benefit.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Kasina Jabiti Sanuri. So today I'm going to talk about how to reduce air pollution and a few solutions that we can do to reduce air pollution. First, we can use a public transport or carpooling. According to US EPA, in 2012, transportation account amount around 28% of total greenhouse gases emissions. For your information, Japan, United Kingdom, Malaysia use this method to reduce their air pollution at their countries. By using train, LRT and MRT, or we share our ride, if we go to the same destinations, it will help to reduce fuel consumptions and release traffic jams. In addition, we can walk or cycle in short trips. Many short trips are often done by car. Even when walking or cycling, it will be possible. When walking or cycling, it will improve our personal health and reduce noise pollution. For example, country of Denmark and Japan use this method to reduce their air pollution at their country. This can be proven by European Cyclist Federations. Last but not least, limit burning activity. We need to avoid open burning like leaf, trash, or burning leaf, trash pollutes in air and harms health. Instead of burning, we can compost leaf, throw trash properly, and follow 3R: reduce, reuse, and recycle. And there are a few countries that use this method to reduce their air pollution, such as India, Indonesia, and Malaysia. In Indonesia, burning in Kalimantan and Sumatra causes haze that spread to Singapore and Malaysia that affect millions of people. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Ahmad Nafairi bin Wasanwi, and I'd like to discuss more about thermal pollutions. As we know, thermal pollutions effects on environment, and also we know about its causes. But one thing I want to emphasize is how can we reduce it? Using cooling towers and ponds. By using cooling towers, there dissipates waste heat from industrial processes. Study in US, EPA also stands for Environmental Protection Agencies, found that power plant using these wet cooling towers reduces the discharge by 90 to 95% compared to cooling towers. Second ways, by promoting cleaner energies. For example, look at China. They have been working actively to reduce their reliance to coal, which is a major source to thermal pollutions. This is by phasing out the older, inefficient coal-fired power plants and promoting energy efficiency measures. So what are the third part? Last part, closed-loop systems. Closed-loop systems can reduce these thermal pollutions by recirculating cooling waters within a facilities rather than discharge it back to the natural bodies of waters. This can prevent the release of heated waters, which can harm aquatic sea life by rising the temperatures of waters and reduce the oxygen levels. So this is how closed loop systems work. That's all for me for thermal pollution.
Pollution is a big problem. It affects the air, water and land. But we can change that.
Recycling, reducing waste, and making the right choice, we help keep the earth clean and healthy.
When we all do our part, it also means we are protecting the future.